Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Blue 58, Angel. Right.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And he's going to work this down to the 32. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
19 strikes.
Fields throwing here. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Alpha. Hey, Ken.
Fields on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
19 windy. Here we go. Hey, Ken. 11, 11, 11. Right.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, go.
First carry here for the South Carolina product. Shoots away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Another carry for him. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air on first down, Sanders. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, get set. Hey, carry. Go.
Working near his goal line. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Jets first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
319, get attack.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say feed the run game.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
319, can I set?
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
319, can I set? Test, bunch right. Bunch right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has it downfield, working the left. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Good.
Fields gets it out right quick. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. Set.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, son. You got 331. Right?
A pistol snap. Fields. He's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 1 yard.
Play action now. It's Fields. He brings it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Turbo, son. Out, let's go. Hey, Ken. 11. Hey, Ken. Say hi.
Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. Catch made. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Here we go.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point
19 winning, 19
conversion.
winning. Here we go. All right.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Getting out to his left. And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead.
14.
Well, Brock, that's one way to take another blocked kick out of the equation, right? And what's more, ends up being a pretty good call. They get the 2, they're up 14-0.
Yeah, you don't get that, then all the armchair quarterbacks are going to say, why are they chasing points so early? But you do, and everybody says, look at that, Kate. They're right back on schedule. You're a genius with that execution.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders on the slant, complete to Judy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll go play action for Sanders. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Round 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Green 19, no much, no much. Alpha, 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 alpha. Right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
They go right back to Hall. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he set out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the
You know I love
42-yard
that,
line.
Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Taken down at
It
the
may not
40
show
yard
up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Out of the shotgun, Fields going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
Nick Bolton for the
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun. Here's Sanders now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Malachi Corley reels it in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down from the 42.
Let's go now.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Now Sanders. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
First down, Browns.
From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Run it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down, 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing again here, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. 3rd and long for him here. That one's caught. Judy has it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A give now from the gun. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to Shaq to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, don't jump.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, shot. 5:51, 12 goes. Out, let's go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, shot. Extend. Angel. Hey, never mind, Monday. Snap.
Now Fields again. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. Easy. 58, let's hear that. Shot.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air, Sanders. Setting up the running back screen. He's across the 35. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, there's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense to the line fast. Sanders setting the pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Putting a receiver in motion. Sanders now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too. All set to go now from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has him himself one inner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Ready?
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Ready up!
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Browns 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. First play's a design run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Line up the design keeper. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
I know these aren't characterized as hidden yards. Right, Kate? Those are usually the special teams area that don't show up on the stat sheet. But to me, these are the hidden yards, the bonus yards that you gain when you make that kind of effort to break that kind of tackle.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields taking a shot towards the end zone. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Polk with a point after. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
35. Browns 20.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They give it to him again. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
It's caught. Fannin has it. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. He will bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he's got it! Touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Next to score, Jets 35, Browns 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Jets, son. Son.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Right.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's Hall once more. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go. Green 19, Jets, son.
So the win goes to the Jets. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.